Good morning, everyone. Oh, good morning, everyone. How are you today? Well, my name is Olubunmi Odiaka, not Oyinye. I am the lead consultant of Wholistic Edu-Consult, and this is a dream come true to me. But before I start saying anything, I would like to say a big thank you to the chairman of Ojo Local Government, to the head of the education department, all staff members, and the esteemed educators present. Now, this program is tagged Teachers Leadership Conference because all of us are leaders. If I ask you here, if you are a leader, raise your hand. Would we all raise our hands? But the truth is, even as a 2-year-old, you are a leader because you lead in one capacity or the other. So that is why this program has been birthed, so that we all can understand our position in the education field. In the field of education, we are leaders. Not to now talk of the ed teachers and their assistants. So this dream came to life in the year 2010. That was 14 years ago. But the first of its kind that would happened last year, and the second is this year. I would like to say that the goal of this year's conference is to train, to equip, and to make sure that as ed teachers, as leaders, we take our position, get equipped in order to equip the teachers that work with us. I don't like to say work under. I like to say work with. Because if they do not work with you, your work will be messed up. So I would like us to get equipped today so that you can in turn equip the teachers that make your work easier. So as an educator of over 15 years, I am here and with my delectable coaches who one way or the other have added to my journey in this education field. I remember in the year 2009, I met Teacher Comfort, Mrs. Comfort Oladipupo. That was 2009. That should be about 15 years ago. I met her, and she trained me on phonetics, diction prowess. And in the year 2020, while I was thinking about my life, thinking about so many things that I wanted to do but I wasn't doing, I met Coach BC Sojoyawoye. And I remember telling her, Ma, I would like to go deep into this education field. I want to understand what education is. And she told me a few things to do. She told me a few courses to run. And here I am today. Thank you, Coach BC. And in the year 2022, I spoke with Coach FLA, Femi Luther Abegunde. I spoke with him and told him, sir, I want to begin to train teachers. I don't want to just wait to teach only the private schools. I believe the bedrock of education in Nigeria is supposed to be the public schools. So I told him I want to reach all of the teachers in the public school. And he gave me a few tips, which led us to Teachers Leadership Conference, the first edition last year and the first edition this year. So as the leadership expert, John C. Maxwell will say, everything rises and falls on leadership. If anything is not going on right where you are the leader, then you are the one to blame because it trickles down from the head to the least person in that organization. I can confidently say that with that saying, that everything rises and falls on leadership, the leadership of Ojo Local Government is actually doing well. We are thriving in Ojo Local Government, and that is all thanks to our able chairman. I will not forget to mention chairman this year, because last year I gave a speech here and I forgot completely to mention his impact on this program. I approached him and he opened his arms wide to accept this program. And that is a big plus, a big plus, a big plus. And he's somebody that is so interested in how to build capacity of everyone that works with him. So please, with Jesus' joy in your heart, with the joy of the Lord in your heart, I don't want to just say Jesus, with the joy of God in your heart, and with a standing ovation, please, you need to stand this time around I would need you to stand this time around. I would need you to stand this time around. Just honor me for those 2 minutes. I would want us to please give a round of applause to the chairman of Ojo Local Government. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Honorable Musa Ario, I want to appreciate all of you for coming. The members of Executive Committee who are here, led by the host or co-host, whatever you call him, the supervisor for education, Mr. Muiz Bamidele Sani, and other supervisors, I want to acknowledge your presence. The dynamic and ever-ready management staff who are here in their large numbers, I say good morning and thank you for the support. Members of Education Department who organized this important edition of this year's leadership conference, you are all acknowledged. To our most important guest of today, the lead consultant of this program, Mrs. Bumi Odiaka. You are acknowledged. Our school managers and the teachers of our primary schools and secondary schools in our caring local government, Ojo Local Government, I want to appreciate and I acknowledge all of you for being present this morning. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I say good morning and you are all welcome. It is another great pleasure for me and privilege to welcome you all to this year's Teachers Leadership Conference. As we gather here today, we recognize the vital role that teachers play in shaping the minds of tomorrow's leaders. Your dedication, passion, and commitment to education are the cornerstones of our society's progress. This year's theme, empowering educators, strengthening resilience and building sustainability, is particularly timely and relevant. In an era of rapid technological advancement and global challenges, the need for skilled and innovative educators has never been greater. Your ability to inspire, guide, and nurture young minds is essential for creating a brighter future for our communities and nation at large. This conference provides a unique platform for educators to share best practices, learn from each other, and develop the leadership skills necessary to address the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. By fostering collaborations and professional growth, we can collectively elevate and teach professions and ensure that our students and pupils receive the highest quality education possible. I want to encourage the school managers and the teachers to actively participate in these discussions, workshops, and presentations that will take place today during this conference. Your insights, experiences, and contributions will undoubtedly enrich our understanding of the issues facing education today and help us to develop effective solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your dedication to the teaching profession. Your hard work and sacrifices make a significant difference in the lives of countless pupils and our students. I am confident that this conference will be a valuable experience for all of you and will inspire us to continue our effort to empower educators and create a brighter future for generations to come. On that note, I want to thank all of you for coming. Please, thank you all for your attention. Listening to the speakers and ensure that you have a good thing to take home back. I wish you all best wishes, and I wish you year 2025 World Teachers Day. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Peak performance coach, life strategist. Please give him a round of applause. Continue clapping as he steps forward. I also want to call on Coach Bisi Soji Oyawoye, the founder, Clarity Design of MLCT. Please keep clapping as they climb the stage. Keep clapping. These are wonderful people. The last but not the least is the person I mentioned earlier, supposedly, Onye Odiaka, an HR consultant and MLCT. Please welcome her as well. Where is she? Okay. E, all right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we commence the conference proper, I'd like to, lighten this mood a bit. You see, the only profession that is easy to get as a job is what? Teacher. The only profession to get as a job is teaching. While growing up, even when I finished secondary school, I was looking for a job. The only place they could employ me is a school. So I turned a teacher, even as a mass communication person. So ladies and gentlemen, you see, Nigeria has changed my profession. Before I got the civil service job, I turned a teacher. So it's that easy to become a teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us give a round of applause to all our teachers. So on this note, I'd like to call on the convener, the consultant of Wholistic Edu-Consult, Mrs. Olubumi Odiaka, to carry on with the conference. Please give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much, sir. So quickly, we're going to take the 3 seminars together. And I would want you to make sure you have your notepads, your pens, make sure you're writing something. Take something home so that you can better become a better person and at the same time make the ones that work with you better people. Please welcome with me the lead consultant of Raok Education Consult, the lead consultant of Right Sound Experts, a director's teacher affairs, proprietor of Mimersville, over 25 years in the classroom phonics expert, a producer of Comfortable Reading Toolkits, best children's teacher, best practices advocate, and the teacher's trainer, Mrs. Comfort Oladipupo Tubolaifa.
I met her some 15 years ago as a very young girl, and she actually brought somebody to come and train under my consult, and the person didn't train, she did the training, and I'm just having goosebumps all over me seeing that she put this together after some time. Bumi, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, ma. And the other facilitators, thank you very much. Yes, I'm going to start my session with an activity. She just warned me I'm a talkative because I talk a lot. That's what my job demands, that I am always talking. So she has warned me, you don't have time, so don't talk too much. Okay, so I'm going to start with an activity. I need 3 school leaders to volunteer to come out, please. 3 school leaders. Head teacher, school owner, please. I need 3. We don't have time. Volunteer to come out. We're going to have an activity. Teacher Bumi, I need my materials. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you very much, sir. One more person is coming. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to start my session with this activity. It is called the Mentor and Mentee Game. Yes, you were the first to come out, ma. You are going to be my mentor. Please, you're going to stay here. You're going to stay here. And you're going to keep to just these 2 towels. These 2 people are going to be your mentees, and so you're going to blindfold them. We're going to take them to that end, and you will lead them to you without stepping on any of the obstacles that will be put on the way. Yes, ma'am. You will now direct them to you without stepping on any of the obstacles. No, you will just direct them by talking. Please make sure they are not seen. All right, sir, you can follow my lead. All right, I want to be sure you're not seeing. Okay. Please stand properly. Good. Teacher Bumi, please, I need the obstacles. Can I have them? I need more. Ma'am, please move closer. Okay. Lead 2 of them simultaneously to you. Good. Can you do that? Just tell them to be coming, but make sure they are not stepping on any of the obstacles, and they cannot leave these 2 towels. So they can't come out this way, they can't come out this way. They just have to walk in between the bottles to get to you, man.
Just let them to come. Now, listen to me. I'm waiting for you. Just come. Yes, come. Come.
Okay, you have to stop. You are expected to direct them to you without eating any of the obstacles. They are to navigate.
Okay, let's go back.
Just go. Sorry, sir. Okay. Yes, so you are to direct them. Okay. No, I am not to do it. No. Please, who will be the mentor for me? I want another mentor. I want another mentor. I want another mentor. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate, ma. Yes, ma. Please come out. Thank you very much, ma. Okay, ma. They are not.
Thank you.
The work of a leader is not an easy one, so it has to be difficult. So please do that.
Okay. Please, can I know your names? Mr. Kukoyi and Mrs. Adeoye. I'm directing them at the same time. Okay. Mr. Kukoyi and Mrs. Adeoye. Please, you have obstacles on your path as you are coming. I'm directing you. When I tell you that you are almost at the obstacle, you move right, you move right. You move left, you move left. Okay, both of you, take 2 steps forward, gently. Okay, left, the left. You know your left. That's your left. Okay, your own left. Take 2 steps to your own left. Oh, that's your right, sorry. To the right. Okay, move forward. Between the 2 tiles. This is a little bit, this is a little bit, okay, stop there. To your right. I want.
Thank you very much, ma. All right. Let me do it. Because of our time. Sorry, ma. Sorry. Please, just move this way. Move this way. And move back a bit. All right. Yes. Mr. Okay, I will just refer to you as. All right. Mr. Take 1 small step forward. Okay. Move a little to your left. A little. A small step to your left. Okay, no, sorry, to your right. It's my right. A small step to your right. Very small. Good. Now move your right leg forward. Okay. Turn your right leg to face your left leg a little. Your right leg, turn it a bit to good. Now move your left leg to meet it. Face me now. You are not facing me. Turn a bit to your right. Turn your legs. Good. Now move your right leg forward. A little. Stop. Move it a little to the left. A little to the left. Good. Move it. Still move that right leg forward a little till you are balanced. It's okay. It's okay. Move it to your right. Move it to your right. Okay. Bring your left leg to meet it. Good. Move your left leg forward. Just your left leg. Good. Still move it forward. Move it forward. Now move it to your left. Your left leg to your left. Good. Bring your right leg to meet it. Beautiful. Move your right leg forward. Move your left leg to meet it. Move your right leg forward. Move your left leg to meet it. Move to your right. Move your right leg to your right. Move your left leg to meet it. Now you stop. Mrs., move a little to your left. 1 step to your left. Beautiful. Move your right leg. Okay, move your right leg forward. Good. Move your left leg to meet it. Move your right leg forward. Move to your right. Move to your right. Move to your... Good. Stop, 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 stop. Move a little. Tilt it a little to the left. Okay. Move your left leg forward. Left leg. Good. Move your right leg to meet it. Move your right leg to your right. Good. Move your left leg to meet it. Now, mister, move your right leg forward. Your left leg to meet it. To the left. your right leg to meet it. Move your left leg forward a little. Now move your right leg to meet it. Your right to your right. Your left to meet it. Good. Your right leg forward. Still move the right leg. Move your left leg to meet it. Move to your left. Bring your right leg to meet it. Still move a little to your left, your left leg. Good. Now move your right leg forward a little. All right, stop there. Bring your left leg to meet it. Not after it. Just bring it together with your right leg. Okay, now we are at a very tough end. Move your right leg slowly as if you are dragging it on the floor to the right a little. Drag it. Drag it. Drag it. Drag it. Good. Move your left leg to meet it. Move your right leg forward. Okay. Drag your left leg to meet it. Don't raise it. Drag it. Drag your left leg to meet your right leg. Okay. Move your right leg forward. Take a big stride now. Move, move, move. Just move freely. Move freely. Move freely. Move freely. Move freely. Good. Welcome. Mrs., move to your left a little. Now bring your left leg forward. Your left leg to meet your right leg. Okay, turn to your right. Good. Move your right leg forward. Move your left leg to meet it. Move your right leg forward. Your left leg to meet it. Your right leg forward. Your left leg to meet it. Your right leg forward. Your left leg to meet it. Now move your left to your left. Your left leg, move it. Move it freely. Okay, stop. Move your left leg forward. Bring your right leg to meet it. Okay, your left leg forward. Your right leg to meet it. Good. Now turn your body towards the right. Good, good, good. Move your right leg forward a little. Okay, bring your left leg to meet it. Your right leg to the right. To the right, to the right, not to the front, to the right. Good. Move your left leg to meet it. Drag it. Good. Move your right leg forward. Move your left leg to meet it. Your right leg forward a little. A little. Good. Move your left leg to meet it. Now turn your body to your left. Turn to your left. Turn to your left. Turn to your left. Okay. Move your left leg forward. Your right leg to meet it. Your left leg forward. Your right leg to meet it. Your left leg forward. Your right leg to meet it. Your left leg forward. Your right leg to meet it. Now tilt your body towards your right. Good. Move your left leg forward. Towards your left. Forward towards your left. No. Okay. Bring your right leg to meet it. Turn your body towards your right. Turn your body. Okay. Move your right leg forward. Not to the side. Your right leg forward. Good. Move it forward a little more. Are you comfortable? Still move it forward a little. Bring your left leg to meet it. Move your right leg forward a little. Just a little. Your right leg. Your right leg. Okay. Stop. Bring your left leg to meet it. Now move your right leg to the right. Don't move it forward. Just to the right. Good. Still move it forward a bit. Bring your left leg to meet it. Drag it. Good. Turn your body towards your left a little. Stop. Bring your right leg to meet the left leg. Okay, move your right leg. A long stride. Good. Bring your left leg to meet it. Be moving. Beautiful. Thank you. Please remove the blindfolds. Thank you very much, professional educators. Thank you very much. Now, what are the lessons? Sorry, I have just been informed that the slides are not working. So let me pick it from here. Okay. Now, as educators, we have... Okay, sir. Please, sir. Sir? That... No, I said the slides are not working, so I'll use my phone. Okay. Now, this activity, because of time, I would have wanted to ask questions of the audience, but I'll ask the questions and answer them myself. Already the activity has taken some of my time. So the role of ed teachers, principals in educating educators. Now, when we were having this game, what were the things we saw? What are the lessons we want to glean from this game? Number one, instructional leadership. As a leader, you must give explicit instructions. Do we understand that? Yes, lead your teachers to give explicit instructions. That is number one. Now, what are the ways ed teachers are to do this? Implement effective teaching strategies and curriculum. Make sure the curriculum you are using suits our environment. For teachers in private schools, for school leaders in private schools, most of us use curriculums that do not suit our environment. We go and use British curriculum. I don't have a problem with that. We use Canadian curriculum. I don't have a problem with that. But are you using more of the concepts in the Nigerian curriculum while you are bringing international mindedness to what you are doing? Because if you are delivering a curriculum and you are talking about snow to a Nigerian child who has never experienced it, it will not make any sense to the child. So instead, you want to talk about Amatan, something the child has always seen. So instructional leadership has to be explicit, which we have seen in the activity. In the activity, we saw that the mentor, who is the school leader, was explicitly directing our mentors, who are the teachers that are working with you. Number two, mentorship and coaching. We saw that in the case of the two mentees, their mode of following instructions were different. But the mentor had to design her own way of leading both of them to overcome the obstacles. So you have to be a mentor as a leader, as a school head. You also have to be a coach. Thirdly, fostering collaboration. Both of them achieved the aim at the end of the day. Both of them worked with their school leader and they got to achieving the vision. Now let's look at some other things. Why are the mentees blindfolded? They are blindfolded because you, the head teacher, the school owner, the school leader, is the owner of the vision of that school. The teachers don't see it. They don't know how you want to get there. You are the one that sees the vision. You are the one that have ownership of the vision. And so you want to lead these people who are technically blind to get to you, navigating so many obstacles. Now let's look at the obstacles. What are the obstacles that we meet in the teaching and learning process? There are so many. We have children who have difficulty with even learning. You teach and teach and teach, and these children, it's like nothing is working. You have done everything, they are not learning. Is that not a big obstacle? Yeah, it's an obstacle a lot of educators face. What about the case of indiscipline? Especially now that they have said that we should not use the cane. During our time, the cane was our watchword. Once you see the cane, your brain resets straight. But now there is no more cane. So how do you help your teachers navigate without using the cane? So discipline is also an obstacle that affects smooth operation between the school leader and the teachers. Another obstacle that we might meet along the line are even staffs themselves who are not ready to work. Have we met them? They are just coming to school to collect salary. They are doing, maybe they say we should do it like this. It is an obstacle, and you, the school leader, have to navigate and overcome that obstacle. So all the bottles are different obstacles. The obstacles are numerous. We can't mention all because of our time. But the bottles are the obstacles you, as a school leader, will help your teachers to navigate. Now let's continue with your role as a school leader, as a mentor, and towards your mentees. You have to create a supportive learning environment for your teachers. I am the boss syndrome will not work. You need to create a warm working climate for your staff or your if you are coming to teach them as a school leader. How is your attitude? Are you warm? Are you making them feel good about themselves? Are you respecting them? Is there mutual respect between you, the organ, and the teachers? Will somebody walk into the school and not recognize who is the leader because of the way you are working with your team? If you do not have a good environment where your staff will work, they will fulfill all righteousness, and then the children will not be impacted. Because I know that one of the aims of the Nigerian government is for us to raise literate and numerate children. And if we cannot raise literate and numerate children through our team members, then we have failed as school leaders. Then, when we are training them, time, we want to check the time we are training them. Is it when they are very tired? After a teacher have taught from morning till 3 o'clock, you now say we have training, we are starting training now. What will the teachers be doing? They will sleep because they are tired. They will not respond when the facilitator is teaching because you are using the wrong time. Can you cut short the day? Teachers don't like their time being used. I don't know of you, but for me, as a teacher, as an educator, I don't have a closing time. Because even when I am sleeping, I am dreaming of how I want to solve a problem in the classroom. Does it happen to you? Does it happen to you? Yes, if you are an educator, you don't have a closing time. You start looking for everything you can use. I have become a scavenger, picking things. My children will say, Mommy, this will be an instructional material to be good. Because everything I see, every movie I watch, everything I do, every person I encounter, I look for how I am going to use it in the classroom to help my learners to learn. So, as a teacher, you don't have a closing time. Because of this, the time we use for active teaching in the class should not be shortchanged. The time the teacher is to spend in the school should not be used for other things. So if you want to train, it's either you are using a public holiday or you give them a work-free day so that they will be mentally ready, fresh, psychologically ready for the day's task. Another obstacle we face as school leaders is lack of motivation for the teachers. How do we motivate them? I am called Fat Teacher Comfort. I am not FAT. I am PHAT. I am pretty, I am hot, and I am thick. So that is why I call myself Fat Teacher Comfort. It's not easy to be fat. If you don't eat well, you can't be fat. There are people who are taking drugs to be fat. Teachers like food because we talk a lot. We like food, we like drink. You are training your teachers. Are you giving them food? Are you giving them water? Are you giving them a small amount of money at the end of the day? They will be willing and ready to implement the things you are teaching them on. I've been signaled to stop. I hope that with these few points of mine, I have been able to convince, but not to confuse you, that being a leader and a mentor is not an easy task.
Please continue to give her a round of applause. As for me, I have seen a class teacher eat a child's food in the school. I hope that teacher won't get too fat because he will continue to eat their food in class. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Comfort a round of applause. All right. The next person is Coach Femi Luther Abegunde, peak performance coach and life strategist. Please give him a round of applause as he comes forward.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Honorable Chairman and Vice Chairman. And my Egbons. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, it's still morning, no. Good morning, sirs and Mars. My teacher answer me now. Good morning, sirs and Mars. And how are you doing today? I think Coach Crawford says teachers are fat. I'm not seeing fat teachers here. What happened to us? Sir? Sir? I can't hear you. We're a little bit fat. Me, I'm a little bit fat. Brothers are abusing me small. All right. I've been asked to talk to us about being resilient as teachers and as leaders. And I want to speak from my heart, knowing fully well that who I am today, I am who I am, or I am what I've become because of the grace of teachers. Teachers have been used to shape my life to who I've become today. I still remember my teachers in primary school. I remember my teachers in secondary school. I remember the teacher who made me love mathematics. That when I got to this SS2, I wrote GC and I passed maths in flying colors. But right from primary school to secondary school, I never liked mathematics. So teachers actually were used to shape my life. So I recognize and appreciate teachers. Can we put our hands together for ourselves today? I appreciate teachers because teachers shaped my life. And I want us to celebrate. Today happens to be the World Teachers Day. And it's a day marked out for all of us as teachers to celebrate and to thank all of us for the contributions that we're making actually in this generation. The rewards of teachers are no longer just in heaven, it's also here on earth. And you all will enjoy your reward right on earth before you go. Can I hear amen? So let's talk about resilient leader. Every human being on earth is pursuing 5 things. How you're pursuing them differs. Every human being wants to advance. Yes or no? Sorry, yes or no? Everybody wants to advance. I call it the 5 A's. Everybody wants to advance. Number 2, everybody wants to achieve things in life. Am I correct? We all have things we want to achieve. Am I right? Number 3, every human being wants to attain a particular height. True or true? Sorry, true or true? That is why there are several levels. And we write the exam sometimes to get to another level. Am I right? What am I now? Number 4, everybody wants to activate certain things in their life. There's some certain gifts in us that we all want to activate and bring into bear. And we all pursue these on a daily basis. So as we're pursuing these things, many of the time, life happens to us. Am I correct? I call this an acronym called ROAD. R-O-A-D. R meaning sometimes we face roadblocks. As we're trying to go and achieve, I want to become a principal at this level. I want to become XYZ at this level. There are some roadblocks. True or true? Sorry, true or true? Number 2, obstacles comes once in a while. Teacher Comfort spoke about obstacles a while ago. So we face some obstacles. Some things that we don't like or we don't want happens to us. A talks about anxiety. So many of the time, fear comes in. We are anxious about life. We are anxious about our age. We are anxious about the economy of this country. We are anxious about several things happening to us. We are even anxious that one day AI will take over the teaching profession. So there's anxiety. And the D talks about a decline. Why? The older we get, certain things we can't do it again. True or true? Sorry, true or true? Sorry, true or true? You remember when you were younger, when you appeared, the whole school, sit down. But now, even to come to school, your health, you are no longer as strong as you used to be. So we hit the road. So we face roadblocks, obstacles, anxiety, and decline. Now, as this happens to us, many of us begin to ask ourselves some life questions. Some of us begin to question ourselves. Am I the right profession? Some of us begin to ask ourselves, am I really doing what I should be doing? Some of us begin to even say to ourselves, am I really called to be a teacher? Some of us begin to ask ourselves, because the money is not coming in the way it should be. Then we begin to say to ourselves, something else should happen to me. I should have another kind of job. I should be doing something else. I should be somewhere else. There's a lot of questions eating our hearts. Some of us even begin to doubt ourselves. And what happens many of the time? Some of us get into a bout of sickness, bad habits. Some of us begin to do the wrong things. Why? Because things aren't going the way we want them to go. I came here today to tell somebody that you are not alone. Tell your neighbor you are not alone. Sorry, tell the person behind you you are not alone. All of us did the same boats. We did inside the same boats. So all of this happens to all of us. Many of the time, we don't show it with our face. Thank God for makeup. Thank God for the smile we put up every day. Thank God for good clothes that cover up the things we are going through. But we all go through all of this. Now, what makes people get to the end of their vision or become the leader they always want to be is because of resilience. Now, what is resilience? Resilience simply means the ability to bounce back and bounce forward no matter what happens to you. Are we together now? The ability to bounce back or bounce forward regardless of what happens to you. Life happens to everyone, but not everybody bounces back. Are we together now? Not everybody bounces back, but life will happen to everybody. Who is a resilient leader? Every resilient leader has 3 R's. Every resilient leader has 3 R's. R number 1 is recover. They know how to recover no matter what happens to them. They will recover from the fall. They will recover from the bad decision. They will recover from the lack. They know how to recover. Are we together now? They know how to what? I can't hear you. They know how to what? I can't hear you. They know how to what? Don't worry, I am teaching teachers. Okay, so we'll teach ourselves today. So they know how to what? I can't hear you. They know how to what? They know how to what? Then number 2, they rebuild. Every resilient leader knows how to rebuild. No matter what has happened, you build again. They will go back to the drawing board and rebuild again. And the 3rd R is reinforce. They know how to reinforce every good thing they have started. They know how to reinforce. So what's the first R? What's the first R? Second R? Second R? Third R? First R? Adult education, I understand. First R? Second R? Third R? Let's go again. First R? Second R? Third R? Second R? First R? Second R? First R? I know you say reinforce. So every resilient leader knows how to recover, rebuild, and also reinforce. How can I do these 3 so that I can, no matter what happens to me, I will be able to bounce back and bounce forward? Number 1, you need to learn how to be tough. Why? Leadership is a tough course in life. You must be tough. You must learn how to bounce back no matter what happens to you. 2, you must be emotionally intelligent. Now, emotional intelligence is very key for teachers because emotional intelligence is all about you knowing and managing your emotions and the emotions of other people. As principals and head teachers, we need to learn how to manage our own emotions and the emotions of those who work with us. We even need to learn how to manage our own emotions and the emotions of all our pupils. Because emotion is part of life. Every human being has emotions. And as leaders, we are custodians and merchants of emotions. So we need to learn how to manage people's emotion and our own. A, here it talks about awareness. Are you aware that as a teacher, as an educator, there are several layers to what you can do in life? How much do you know of what you are doing? Because ignorance is expensive in this generation. If you are ignorant, even those who are supposed to be teaching can make a fool of you. True or true? So you need to awaken your awareness. You need to be aware of the things you can do with your life, of the things you can do after you leave paid employment, of the things you can do even as a teacher. Because knowledge itself is a currency. And knowledge has a way of putting you ahead. So you must understand the power of being aware of things you need to do. Are we together? Let me share two more with us and I'll stop. The other thing you also need to learn at this moment is you need to keep hope alive. Are we together? You need to keep hope alive. Because when all is lost, but there's still hope, life can be reassured. True or true? Sorry, true or true? Keep hope alive. Then also you need a support system. I can make it on my own. It's one of the key reasons why many leaders die early. You need to create a support system around you. You need to have people that you can rest your back on. And you say to yourself, I am rest assured that I can still do many other things. You need, my time is up. 1 minute. This is the last one, sorry. You need to ensure you have a support system that you can rely upon. Not when you're done with your teaching profession, everybody has been lost. You need to consistently ensure you build a support system around you. And as a teacher, remember, you are the hero of future generations. What will happen in the next 4 or 5 generations is in the hands of the teachers. Thank you and God bless you.
Please continue to give him a round of applause. Founder, Clarity Design Hub. Please give her a round of applause as she comes up. Keep clapping.
Thank you so much, my brother. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Standing on all existing protocols, son. We've been sitting for too long, and I'm going to be talking about building sustainability, life after service. One of the things you will not do is sit down for too long after service. And it starts now. So I want to crave your indulgence to please stand up for 30 seconds. 30 seconds only. Turn around where you are like that. Where are my people in Ashwebi? Who are the people wearing my shirt? I am borrowing Mrs. Akinyemi's shirt today. Thank you, Mrs. Please come. All the people in Ashwebi, come quickly. Just quickly. Quickly. Where are they? They are doing popcorn. Oh my God. Hurry up, please. Teachers, hurry up. Just 1 second. We have to do something for the chairman. Quickly. The ones who are wearing the best legacy. Those are the ones I need. Yes. And there is a guy who helped us earlier on. My brother, can you help me back? We're going to do something for the chairman. In appreciation of his time here. Only visionary leaders do this. He came in, he sat with us, he's still here. The guy who helped me to hail him when he came in. Mama Pao. Mama Pao.
Olushola Mama Pao. Rasulu Mama Pao. iṣẹ́ pọ̀ nílẹ̀ tó fẹ́ bá wa ṣe.
Mama
pa o, Rasulu,
Mama pa o,
Olúṣọlá,
Mama pa o,
ọmọ Ìdòwú, Mama pa o, iṣẹ́ pọ̀ nílẹ̀ tó fẹ́.
Thank you so
Káwọn
much.
Mama ṣe o, kábùrú Mama ṣe o, iṣẹ́ pọ̀ nílẹ̀ tó fẹ́ bá wa ṣe.
Thank you so much. You can go. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I was told the slides were not working, but thank God they are working.
lọ ṣe album.
Please sit down, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ma, for coming. Please sit down. Please sit down. Please sit down. Don't be jealous of those wearing the white ashwabi. Okay. I don't have much time here, but I love being here for a couple of reasons. One, my mother was a teacher. My mother was a teacher when I was in primary school and Form 1. But she died at the age of 37 when I was 10 years old. In 1976, you can begin to calculate my age. I am 7 years post-retirement. 7 years life after 30 years service. 30 years of hard labor, I call it, that is yielding dividends today. So my first point to you today is whatever kind of life you want to live after service begins with the seeds you are sowing now. It doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is the laws of nature, the laws of God. God sustains the universe by law. You cannot fight with the law of gravity. The law is that whatever you sow, you will reap. Good or bad, you will reap. So I'm begging you as teachers, I don't know how many years you have till the end of service, but whatever is left, please build on it. Because 7 years post-retirement, I can tell you for a fact that I am reaping fruits of my labor, including the bad ones that I didn't know of at the time. But now we know better, we do better. My brother mentioned in the beginning that teachers are undervalued. True, but it all depends on you. Life is a you and you deal. Nobody owes you anything. That's the honest truth. There are so many things that we want to do, but like Femi said, life happens. Are you going to allow life to happen to you or for you? There's a difference. Life will happen to everybody. It will happen to everybody. My father retired before he was pensionable at the age of 46. And I think that's where I got my inspiration for retirement from. I retired at the age of 52. So if I'm 7 years post-retirement, I am 18 months to the age of 60. And I'm still going on strong. And those are the things that happen life after service. There's something I call my 5 Alive. Do you know 5 Alive? Who knows 5 Alive? Not juice, or not the juice you drink in parties. This is the juice of life that you need, especially after service. We're all serving now, but one day we will have to leave this service and do us. So I said I spent 30 years working, and I'm still working. I only switched. No more no more waking up 4 a.m. to go. Mind you, I came from Ajah this morning. I left my house at 6 o'clock. I didn't get here until 8:45. That is what happens, especially after service. The only thing that will move you out of your bed is God's purpose for you. The only reason I'm here, that I accepted this invitation from Bumi, is because of God's purpose. I teach now. This is what I call teaching, not just speaking or training. I teach now. But what would make me leave Ajah? In this current government, I told her my full tank is 70,000 naira and above. So how much would you pay me to come from Ajah to here and back, if not for purpose, if not for passion, if not for the things that God has sent you to do? So life after service is about finding you. Even if you are forced into teaching, because I know most of us, or some of us may have joined teaching because we didn't find good jobs, we didn't want to stay at home, which is also acceptable. But when you leave service, it's a you and you deal. You have to find out what it is that God has asked you to come here to do. God does not create junk. That's one thing for sure. Everybody has a purpose. So I said the first phase is vacation phase, where there's the freedom, no routine. Position learning. You can do what you want. Nobody is going to hold you. But after a while, you get tired of sitting at home. Especially if you are on band A. I don't know if you people have light here. If you are on band A, God will help us. You will want to leave your house so that you won't have to put on television or light or AC. Okay? Phase 2 is the loss and lost phase. After the vacation phase, when your eyes have come down, you are in the feeling of loss or feeling lost. You've lost your routine, the normal go to work, come back. You've lost your relationships at work. I still miss my relationships at work because most of my best friends are still working. I have some friends out there, but most of the ones we grew up with in the work environment, they are still working, so they don't have my time. So I have to find what to do with myself. So loss of routine, loss of relationship. Some lose identity, and that's a very big deal. You see all these big titles: HOD, EOK, PHAT. When you retire, nobody will remember. It is the relationships you have built, it is the way you have treated people that will make them remember you for good or for bad. I can tell you again that most of the things I get to achieve today on my work is built on relationships. I can call people that I left 7 years ago. I went to the office, was it on Monday or Tuesday last week? I was shocked that the security person, I didn't even remember this lady. And she said, "Oh my God, where have you been?" I said, "I'm saying." She said, "You haven't changed." I said, "I've changed, I'm fatter." She said, "I can't see." I got me, Sora. Emma saw. But the truth is, relationships matter. People matter. How are you treating the people who are working with you now? Your title will mean nothing. Nobody is buried with a title. Have you seen people on the road when they want to fight? Do you know who I am? If you are somebody, you don't need to announce. Do you know who I am doesn't mean anything. So you're going to drop those titles. Your real identity that you should be asking yourself is, who am I? Who did God create me to be? Then you will lose purpose if you do not intentionally look for it or discover it. And then power, especially if we have big titles. I started my career. Okay, one thing I missed. I'm an honorable third-class degree holder of a prestigious first-class university in Nigeria. Third class here, they didn't give me more money because I was playing. And that's why maybe today I work doubly hard. The people who had first class, me, if you don't continue to develop yourself, if you don't continue to learn and grow, it doesn't matter the class. You can be a first-class person and a no-class husband or wife. Femi spoke about emotional intelligence. Have you seen big people malfunction in the public setting? Malfunction. I saw one video that went viral where a reverend father conked an altar boy. That's emotional intelligence. You must be able to manage and master your emotions. So I've spoken about phase 1, vacation phase. Phase 2, lost phase. So you will lose routine, relationships, identity, purpose, and power. The third phase is the trial and error phase. The trial and error phase, where you will be experimenting. What can I do? What can't I do? In this phase, you have to be very careful so you don't lose money, you don't lose friendships, you don't lose a lot of things. Time will not permit me to say a lot of things, but try new things. Teaching is one thing, and I salute all of you for teaching. Teaching my own 2 children is a big job. So I can't imagine how many students you teach. God bless you for that. But life after service is a you and you deal. What are the new experiences? What can you do? What are those things that interests you, that is not necessarily teaching. And the fourth one is reinvent and rewire. That's your mission. That's your service to the world. That's your service to other people. So, I've spoken about 4 phases. Can anybody remind me? Number 1, vacation phase. Number 2, loss and loss phase. Number 3, trial and error phase. Number 4, reinvent and rewire. You will reinvent yourself. If you still plan on continuing to teach, fantastic. I tell people parenting is an 18-year curriculum. If you are a parent, parenting is an 18-year curriculum. After that, you will receive your report card. I am receiving my own now. My son is 31. My daughter is 29. I am receiving it. And I am grateful. Because everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, they work together for good. So you must always, in every experiment, every situation, look for the lessons learned and look for the wisdom gained. Desist from complaining and whining. You can't whine and win at the same time. If this country is going to be good, it depends on each and every one of us. We are people of value. We add value to ourselves. We add value to other people. One of the reasons I collaborated with Bumi and I accepted the invitation is because I want to make a difference. Doing things that make a difference. With people that make a difference, like all of you here. And at a time that makes a difference. There's no better time than now. So, life after service, I came up with 5 key areas of your life, which I call 5 alive. Not the juice that you drink, but the juice of life that you need. 5 key areas, they all begin with the letter F. You can't hear. Woo. Okay. I need malt. Okay, 5 key areas, is it better now? Of life. And I call 5 alive. And they all begin with the letter F. We are all teachers. The first one is your faith. Now, this is not religion. Hear me well. It is your spirituality and your oneness with God. It is not about knowing the God of your forefathers. It is about knowing God for yourself. Whoever he means to you, it is between you and God. Okay? So know God for yourself, not rules and regulations, but have a relationship with this God. It's not about the number of times you go to church. Hello? It's not about the number of times you do meetings. No. Do you have a relationship with this God that you serve? Because more than ever before, you will need him in this retirement. Okay? And then your plans must be in alignment with his purpose for your life. That's the first F, faith. The second F is family. And this family is not just your immediate family. Those are your primary love relationships. The family I'm talking about includes not just your children. And I pray that you do have a great relationship with your immediate family, because you will need them when you are retiring. But 1 minute, okay? You can let me go anytime. I'll do it. All right. Your network, you are the average of the people you hang out with. Who are the friends that you are hanging out with? Who is in your personal board of directors? Omugwo, going to stay with your child is not a retirement plan. I hope you know that this next generation, they don't have time for us. Omugwo is not a retirement plan. So plan for yourself. The third F is fitness. It is fitness. That is your health and your body tempo. That is one of the most important things, because you can have all the money in the world. If you are not well, you are not well. Please take care of yourselves. The lady spoke about it. If I had my slide, you would have seen it. When I retired was when the major illnesses in my life happened to me. It first started with cataracts. I didn't know that I had problems with my eyes. I woke up one morning and I couldn't read, I couldn't see. I said, what it gets me? I didn't know that it was a medical issue called cataracts. You need to pay attention to your body. Your body speaks. Are you listening? So I did the 2 eyes in 2021. I hope you know that by 2024, I've done the 2 eyes again. This is not part of the pension. No. So these are the things that can eat into your pension. You better begin to know that anything can happen. The prayer is that we will not be sick and we will not die young. But anything can happen.
Turn up.
All right. Then I've talked about 3 F's. Faith, family, fitness. Know your numbers. You don't need to be sick to get better. The 4th F is finance. And I have one more F after that. The 4th F is finance. This is the one everybody likes. But I hope you know that money is not wealth. You must be whole and complete, lacking nothing. You can have money in the bank and you won't be able to spend it. My father died in 2021 and he had about 15 years of dementia. He couldn't even remember his name. He didn't even know he had an account. So take care of yourself. And again, it doesn't mean that if you do everything, especially in the health dimension, mind what you eat, not just food. What are you watching on television? Which discussions are you having that is entering your house? If you keep saying it, it will never die. And remember that you have your children coming after you. What are you leaving for them? You need to leave L-I-V-E, a legacy, to L-E-A-V-E, leave a legacy. What kind of life are you living? So for finance, please, it's not the time to marry new wives. If you want to, you can. It's not the time to have children. If you want to, you can. Everything na HQ. Okay? Finance, especially again, shine your eyes. Don't click on every link that is sent to you on WhatsApp. The scammers are out there. Don't let them scam the little money that you have received as pension. There are plenty, and I love scammers for one thing, they are very consistent. If we can be consistent like they are, we will do good things for ourselves. Okay? Rounding up, the last one, the last F is flourish. So I've spoken of faith, family, fitness, finance, and flourish. Flourish is where you invest in your personal development. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. It's in yourself. Know who you are, know whose you are, go out into the world. The world has a great thing for you in store, but it needs you to take action. So with these few words of mine, I hope I've been able to impress you, or impress upon you, not impress you, that life after service is beautiful. Thank you.
Please give her a round of applause.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody wants a better place to be. Everybody wants a change. Everybody wants to be a hero in history. Yeah. But the world doesn't even need heroes, just people willing to grow. People who can look in the mirror and with those eyes see the world and what it needs.
That's how we change the world, one beat at a time. Change the world, and it starts with you. That's how we change the world, one beat at a time. Change the world, and it starts with you. So be better, and be better. That's how to be a leader. So be better, all we need is you. So be better, and be better. That is how to be a leader. So be better, all we need is you.
You can't change the world until you change yourself. You can't expect to be a king if you can't lead yourself. That's why I will be true for those who trust me. I go the extra mile for those who need me. I will be pure for there are those who care. I will be brave for there is much to dare, and be a worthy example to those watching me. I look up and laugh and love and live. We make a better place with lots of love, no hate. Hard working is when jealousy we chase away. In harmony and faith, and to God we pray, and we keep it growing till we see the change. We see the change. We cannot become what we need by remaining what we are.